Well, it's time to play again. What you see in front of you right now is 8 new coal power plants that I just built. I built them in the place of my original 4 water extractors. I just split the water extraction. Each one of the water extractors is handling 3 different power plants over here. With the 8 new power plants, looks like I have enough power to last for a while. I need to show you my splitter orientation to show how I made sure that everything was equal. Okay, so what you'll see here is I used my blueprint to build the 3 high stackable, and then I put another conveyor line underneath it on the ground floor. So I have these 4 lines here and these 4 lines here. That is the 8 new conveyors that I needed for the 8 new coal generators. The primary splitter is basically running things straight through, with the exception of running coal down to where I'm building steel elements in my valley factory. I knew that that line would fill up quick, and basically it would give it one once in a while, as you see that it's kind of puttering along there, and the rest of it would just go straight through. So it's really not splitting this half and half like a normal splitter would if both lines were running as fast as they could. It comes to this primary splitter here, and this splitter then splits it into 3. I'm carrying a line off of each one, and you can see all 3 of them are going into these 3 splitters. Now these 3 splitters then split it into 2 each, so that these 3 end up going to the next 6 right there, and these bottom 2 then split into 2 each to give coal to the 4 original power plants, and I reconnected them to this system. And then you can see the upper ones here, the straight through is going to 4 of the new power plants, and the left ones are going straight to the 4 of the new power plants also. By splitting it in this way, from a 3, 2 makes 6, and then these 6 split into 2 each made 12. I have 12 total coal power plants. Every coal power plant is getting an equal amount of coal. What I also had to do is I had to update the entire line all the way back to my coal power plant. And now, since I was on a pure coal node, I also upgraded the miner on that coal node to a Mark II, so that it had a full capacity along with a good strong conveyor system to transport it out of there and bring it back. So the whole system had to be upgraded in order to build those 8 new ones, and it took me a fair amount of time to do that. But now it's working effectively. All of them are 100% power. So you can see that my normal amount of usage is below the blue line, which is max, and the max line, that blue line is well below both the regular production and max capacity. So hopefully the next thing I do is to create those fuel power plants down in the oil fields. By doing that, I can boost my production of electricity even more. My next upgrade is the jetpack. And I have motors and plastic and rubber for that just fine, but I need the packaged fuel for the upgrade. And I've already set up to make the empty canisters, but I ran into such a power problem that I was actually breaking the circuits. So that's what made me get the power situation taken care of. And so I'm going to run off to the oil fields and finish the work I was doing to build the canisters and fill the canisters and get those and haul those up. And I may need to build yet another conveyor belt on top of these conveyors to get the full canisters up to a storage container up above. Okay, so what I'm talking about here is I've got the plastic coming into this, but I ran into that power issue where I just didn't have enough power to power these 2 things up. So they're sitting here dormant. I think all I have to do is activate them now. It looks like all my fuel buffers are full as well, which isn't very good. And now let's configure this to package fuel. Now it's already got 6. Okay, I'm in logistics. I'm gonna put another stackable power pole right on top of that. Bingo, off we're running. There it goes. Well, I'm beginning to run out of concrete and case girders. At some point, I'll be stopped here. I have to go reload. Yeah, I only have 9 left. Okay, so I'm going to continue going along here and putting in the stackable conveyor poles. Okay. How do I want to handle this? Interesting. Yeah, I need to put the other one right here. I need to put a lift right next to it here. So I'm going to back up in case steel beams right there. All right, packs are full. Back to it. There. Now only 2 more sections. See that long line of stuff? Everything looks good here. I think we outran it. Okay. Yep, it's going all the way up. Okay. Cool. It's working so far. Alright, we need to stop at this intermediate level and hook up this other line here. Well, that looks like a mess. Let us straighten out some of this nonsense here. All right, now I have my fuel canisters filled and they have now come up to this and I have 202 of them. All right, okay, I'm gonna grab a bunch of those. I've got a need for motors, I know where they are, and for more plastic. Plastic has been hard to come by, because it comes in and out of this one. Well, I need rubber. I need 100, and I don't have. There's 100 rubber, and I know where to get the motors, and this is where the plastic comes through. Here's where my motors are, and I need 50 of them. Okay, 50. So all I'm missing is the plastic. I'm gonna have to collect the plastic. I've got plenty of plastic, it's waiting on circuit boards. All right, let's see here. All right, jetpack.
R&D inflated your pocket dimension and has provided a jetpack, which operates on oil-based fuel, for increased navigational capabilities as well as odds of survival.
There it goes. Taking the parts up to the spacecraft. What does it take to make a jetpack? Okay, let's go make a jetpack. Okay, gonna have to go collect the goods. 15 circuit boards is gonna be challenging. All right, gonna take me a bit to make a jetpack. I'm gonna call it a day at this point, and I'm gonna call it a day by taking a wild trip through the cannon. Here we go. Woohoo! And I landed in the goo. All right. See y'all later. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe, hit that like button to help out the channel, and hope to see you again soon. Thanks.